I am about to do a what's inside my low carb refrigerator video. If you are interested in seeing what I keep inside of there, I will be back right after this to show you. So apparently people want to know what is inside of a refrigerator of a person who eats low carb. So I'm about to show you what we have inside of our fridge. This is typically what me and my husband will keep inside of our low carb refrigerator. In the back, I have some whipped topping. If we have a coffee or a dessert, sometimes we will put the whipped topping on top of that. I have low carb marinara and I have some salsa, and in the back behind that I have 2 big containers of shredded Parmesan cheese. I like to keep my celery in the refrigerator in water like this, and it tends to last longer this way, and it's already ready to pull out when you just want a quick snack. I have sour cream back here, some almond milk that I very rarely use. I just keep it in case I want to use it in my coffee or something like that. I also have some heavy whipping cream, a couple of cans of that. And I have some beef broth that I use when I'm cooking. I have some feta cheese, and this is a butter that I make. It's an herb butter, and this is really good to put on your meats. I have rosemary and garlic in here with this butter and salt, and it's so good to put on your meat. So I keep a little jar of that. This is my husband's lunch for tomorrow. This is a little stainless steel tray. I bought him a heated lunchbox. He is on the go with his job. He works out of his vehicle, and this will plug into a cigarette lighter or also into a regular outlet. And I have in here some steakums that I sauteed already and some cheese and onions. And then I also have some kielbasa that is cut up in little small pieces and some mayo here. And I'm going to throw a wrap in there, and he can either eat it right out of the container or he can put it in a wrap and have it that way. But this I'm going to be doing a product review on really soon. This is a great idea for those who like hot lunches on the go and you don't really want to stop at restaurants. So watch for that pretty soon. We also keep eggs. We are actually running a little low on eggs, believe it or not. I like to keep this really stocked with eggs back here. We eat a lot of eggs. And so I'll be going to Sam's and getting those pretty soon here. Back here in the back, I have full-fat Greek yogurt, and I don't eat a lot of that. Maybe once a week or something like that, I'll have a yogurt with some fresh berries, but that's very rare that I eat that. And I have sugar-free Jello. Sometimes we like to have a little dessert after dinner, and sometimes we'll have that with the whipped topping on top. I do try to keep some bubbly waters in the refrigerator, some carbonated water. I'm running low on that currently. I have 1 can left of that. This is carnivore crumbs that I wanted to try. I've been wanting to try the carnivore crisps, and they are pretty expensive. So I bought a few little bags of the carnivore crumbs, and that is just in there for a snack if we need it. And in the back down here, I have extra butter and cream cheese. I have my low carb tortillas back here in the back. I also like to buy the Egg Life wraps. So those are the tortillas, and this is just some bacon. I like to cook up a large quantity of bacon in the oven and just store it in a container in the refrigerator. I'm really working hard on switching to all glass containers because it's healthier than plastic. I have a little bit of red onion, some mushrooms up here, and this is meat that I've got thawing for the next few meals that we're going to be having. And then down here on this shelf, I have, back in the back there is some beef tallow. We make that on our own, and we melt down the fat from beef, and we make our own beef tallow, and we use that to fry our chicken wings in, and it is just delicious. And I have some veggies here in the front. We like to try to pick the low carb veggies. I have cauliflower, broccoli, some salad mix, and some coleslaw. This is something that we rarely eat, but if I want to have like shredded pork, I like to put a little bit of coleslaw on top of that. I also keep a cheese drawer here. I have, these are for my grandkids. They love the mozzarella cheese sticks. And I have, for us, I have some habanero jack ones in the back. And I put them back there so they don't mistakenly grab those. Down here is my little meat drawer. This is usually as full as the cheese drawer, but I haven't been to the store in a few days, and so I just have some bacon down here, some salami, pepperoni, and I like this bacon crumbles that I get at Sam's Club in a bag. These are great to throw on salads. So just a little sort of already cooked meat drawer you can grab for a quick snack or to use to throw on a salad. And in the very bottom drawer, I keep some veggies. And these are cucumbers. I like the little mini cucumbers from Aldi. And then I have this lettuce that we use for salads, or you can also use these to make little wraps with. And so that is that. And over here in my door, I have some cream cheese and butter. And we have plenty of that stuff. And we do on occasion like to enjoy Diet Coke. I will have one of these maybe 3 or 4 times a week. And also I like Zevia. I have some different flavors, but this is what we have in the refrigerator now. And down here I have my mustards and ketchups and my relish, and olives are a good low carb snack. I have in the back here some mild pepper rings. I have some jalapenos. This is a 0 carb one. Make sure that you read the labels because some of the different condiments have sugar in them. You'll be surprised. The sweet relish has sugar in it. I do like the dill better. There's some lemon juice here. So down here I have different sauces. I have sugar-free barbecue sauce. I like to use the Parmesan garlic sauce on our wings that we make. This is a really good salsa. And so these are all pretty low carb. Some of them have a little more carb than others. We just use them in moderation. And then down here, I've got mayo and salad dressings. We like ranch and blue cheese. Those are low carb. I like 0 carb mayo. I have Parmesan cheese here. And then down on the very bottom, I have pickles and lemon juice. So that is my refrigerator. Now I'm gonna switch over to the freezer. And in the freezer, we have mostly meat. This is from our quarter of a cow that we bought recently. I have the steaks in the front and I have all the burgers stacked in the back. And we are going through this very quickly. We had this on 2 shelves and I just condensed it down to 1 shelf. So we're gonna have to be placing an order pretty soon. Down here on this shelf, I keep sausages and brats and things like that. This is jalapeno cheddar brats that come from Sam's Club. These are very good. And I buy the chorizo from Sam's Club. It comes in tubes like this, and it comes in these big packs of 2 with 3 all attached. This is a really good chorizo. I got my bacon, I got some Italian sausage, I got some frozen lunch meats over here. And so that is that shelf. And then down here, I have all of my wraps and a few little veggies that we use. The keto buns, I normally do not buy. I bought them at Aldi because I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to find them just before Easter. I'm gonna be taking those over to Easter dinner and having those as a treat. I normally do not buy keto breads, but we are gonna try those out for Easter. I have in the back, I have egg wraps and I have low carb tortillas, and down here I have a couple of different veggies, mostly cauliflower. And then down here is my chicken drawer. I have our chicken wings that we buy at Sam's Club. This is a 10-pound bag and this lasts us a long time. And then I have chicken legs and chicken thighs back here in the back. And these are my migraine caps down here on the bottom. And I use these when I have migraines, but I will tell you, ever since I've been doing keto since January, this is April, I have not had 1 migraine. I don't know if it's because of the diet that I'm on, if there was some kind of food that I was eating that was causing me to have migraines or what, but I haven't had a migraine. I haven't had to use these, but I do keep these here for emergencies because they're very helpful. I will link them down below if you are interested in seeing what they are. These are awesome. They add compression and ice. I have 3 of them because my migraines tend to last for quite a few hours. When I use one and it thaws out, I'll get another one. So I got 3. That's how much I like those. Up here I have some sandwich thins. I actually bought these and ended up not trying them right away. So I threw them in the freezer so they wouldn't go bad. I have some little lemon fat bombs here. I forgot those were in here actually, so those will probably get eaten later. And up here I have pork sausage, breakfast sausage. I have some summer sausage, that sort of thing. A little bit of feta right here that I just threw in there because the date on it was getting close. My husband keeps telling me that I need to do a keto refrigerator video. So there you go.